Artichokes. Bitch, did I tell you to open? That's open. Oh. Forgetting I had my race overlays up. What the hell are all these boxes for? Oh, you bitch. Reset my fucking field of view again. Aw, your mom's a hoe. Come on. Good enough, I guess. All right, let's get to it. What are we doing? Just free flight right now? I think we're in Guam. Oh, dude, there's a CH-53 over here. What's up, mates? That 53 is way too small. And it's a very poor a poor mock-up of it. It's so sad because all the, you know, they do a pretty good job of rendering aircraft in this game. It's kind of what it's about. But this CH-53 is kind of sad looking. Looks like a Roblox helicopter. Let's go check out some other stuff. Mario, thanks for the follow, my man. So I got my field of view for the stream dialed in now. I had some settings checked that should not have been checked, and it was like cropping it and making it super far, like super zoomed in, so it looked like, you know, you could barely see the cockpits. I don't know, it looked janky. But I think we've got it square now. Happy Tuesday, what's up everyone? Oh, look at you, what a gentleman. Just coming in and greeting everybody. Alright, we're just on a free flight right now, so... all flap, no flight. Thank you for the heart, man. Go ahead and just land on this little pier right here. Good look at the old Huey. Oh, it's Marine livery Huey. I like it. All right, let's jump into the I Love My Job mission. It's kind of like a campaign. A bunch of little mini missions. It's fun. Not sure why. That widgets and alerts. Uno momento, please. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Let me shut this off real quick. Maybe a reset's in order. Well, we're just gonna rock with it for now.
Morning, Chief.
Good morning, officer.
There's my pilot
Just
legs.
a moment. Let me take my intercom.
No problem.
I like having my legs. It adds to the realism. I see a lot of guys streaming without it, and it's just, you know, moving the control inputs. I don't know. It just looks janky to me.
All systems are okay, and I'm ready back here.
Copy that, officer.
Something happened. Let me check. There has been an explosion in an industrial complex. We're still not sure if it was a bomb.
Bring up the
There are
cockpit.
some suspect vehicles parked in the area.
Jarvis, you're good to me. I love you.
It's near the docks. I will
Alright, so we've got an explosion at an industrial zone.
Okay. Contact the bomb squad and tell them to be ready for a possible situation.
Yes, sir.
Do a little pedal turn here, and we'll head off out to the northeast. We're nice and light. We've only got me plus a passenger in the back. Oh no, my legs are gone. My legs are gone. There they are. We like having legs. Alright, so I can see the smoke off in the distance. We are currently in Syria right now. So you got that real dusty haze off in the distance. Almost looks like fog. real sandy desert environment.
To evacuate the complex now. And let me know what's going on with the bomb squad.
Roger that.
Alright, so an explosion at an industrial site. We're going to check some suspect vehicles and see if any of them are a VBIED, or vehicle-borne IED.
I can see the complex. Everyone
Got my
has
little
been
crew chief,
evacuated except the suspect
assistant in the
vehicles.
back seat back there, giving me a little pimps, little information that I need running the
Yes, sir.
computer system you can see off in the top right. Alright, so we'll overfly the area here. We're looking for suspicious vehicles. Got some fire trucks, those aren't
Got a
too
suspect vehicle in
suspicious.
sight.
Oh, she sees something, but
Good. I will find a spot to land.
the talk-ons are terrible. She's a terrible crew chief, though. Alright, it looks like a Land Rover Defender. Classic Defender. She said it when we flew over this spot. So I don't... Oh, there it is. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and land. And she's gonna inspect it. Right.
Position.
Just a sec, Sheriff. I'm going to check the vehicle.
That does not look like a her.
Suspect vehicle is clear.
Okay.
Roger that. Let's check another one.
Got a few obstacles in the way here. So we'll go ahead and pedal turn to the right. And continue trucking. Oh, there's another vehicle right there. Thought last vehicle was clear.
That's one of the suspect vehicles.
Let's check it out. In position.
I'm going to take a look to the vehicle.
Obviously, you can see there's nobody back there, so
Shit! There is
kind of a
bomb
missed
inside
opportunity
the
for
vehicle,
a.
and it has a timer.
Uh-oh.
Tell the bomb squad to be ready. We're going to
Missed opportunity for an animation, but
Yes, sir.
bring up the cockpit. Alright. Turn on our homing beacon so we have navigation back to the base. I know where it is for the most part, but it's kind of lost in all those buildings, so. Alright, so we are back en route to the base to pick up the bomb squad, bring them back so they can defuse it.
Hi, Chief. The bomb squad team confirmed that they're ready in the helipad.
Roger that, officer.
Bring up the cockpit. It's not the easiest thing in the world, flying third person. even worse is flying third person in VR. Alright, so we're almost back to the base. We'll go ahead and touch down, pick up that bomb squad, and ferry them back to the that suspect vehicle. Game name is DCS, sorry. William sleeps to the blade slapping. It's the sound of freedom, baby.
Approaching the HQ. The bomb squad team is waiting in the helipad.
Yeah, it's starting a little flare. Really know some of this airspeed, slight descent rate. Gonna try to put it in the center of the H. See how we did. See how we did.
Come on, get into the helo.
Right of center. We can do better.
Lieutenant Reynolds, morning.
Sergeant Clark on board.
Come on, Chief. We're ready.
Alright, power's coming in. A little heavier now that we got several packs on board, or passengers. A little more power required. Now we're out of here.
Okay, gentlemen, that's the situation. We got an explosive device in the trunk of a vehicle, and it seems that there are enough quantity to blow to pieces all the factory.
We know that, sir. Your tactical officer described it to us, and at first sight it seems a basic amateur stuff. It should be easy to disconnect, if there are no surprises.
That's good news, guys. There's no much time left, so you better be
283
ready fast.
likes, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
If you're sitting in here and you're just hanging out, do me a favor, tap that screen. More likes drives more people into the stream, helps me out. I duly appreciate it. I want to say it was right. Is it that vehicle right there? No, it was
Okay, guys,
to the left.
this is it. You better hold on, Costas. It's gonna be a rough
There
ride
it is,
down.
yep.
Ready to rock and roll, Sheriff.
All right.
In position. Go, go, go.
Bomb squad's working on the
Sheriff,
bomb.
It's an amateur job. This baby should be disarmed in a sec.
Yo, Lionhaul, thank you for the GGs. Certainly didn't have to do that. Save your money and just double tap the screen.
Clear.
That's all I asked
Bomb has
for.
been neutralized.
Ooh, we went from like 200 to over 1,000 likes. Can't thank you guys enough.
We have finished here.
And what about the bomb squad team?
They are going to stay here. They still have to check
It's called
a couple
I
of
Love My
things.
Job. It's a
Okay, those guys are the
you can
best.
download it online. It's free. But you just have to either have the Huey or the
There has been a problem.
I forget what the other helicopter is that you have to have.
Sheriff,
One or the
we
other,
got an
and it works
emergency
for
call
both
from the
aircraft.
Guard Coast Service.
But the
An
Huey
oil
is
tanker lost control
the
of
one that you
steering
obviously
and
want.
crashed into the coast.
How serious is the situation?
Uh-oh, a ship has crashed.
They have no power, and there are several people who need to be taken to the hospital urgently.
Now
You can already see the smoke from the crash ship
Yes,
over
sir.
here.
It's in the coast. I've already looked on the map.
But yeah, it's like a modded campaign.
Perfect. We're on our way.
In the menu, it's a mission, but it just kind of goes on and on. It's a bunch of sub little missions. Juicy J, thank you for the follow.
Juicy J here.
I swear you were already following. Did you unfollow me? Did you unfollow me, Juicy? How dare you?
LMAO other Juicy J.
No, I think it was you. I think you unfollowed me and then refollowed me. You did me dirty.
Approaching accident site.
Makadu, Boz, thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate it. I saw somebody's question about a collective. Give me 1 second. Let me put it on the deck, and then, where the fuck's the landing zone? Oh, there it is. Marked by 4 tires. I got some stadium lights here. I'm gonna shoot my approach from the opposite side. Ross, thank you for the follow, my friend.
Good evening, sir.
How are you? How goes it? Oh, fuck, we're hauling ass in here. Did not mean
Better be careful on this approach.
to carry that much airspeed. Should be careful on this approach. You should be careful on any approach, lady. C-Dub, hello, my friend. Line haul. Does a collective work opposite to you in real life? So I actually have a throttle quadrant for a jet that I'm using as my collective. So instead of it working as a throttle, I've got this little slider over here that I use as my throttle. Because in a helicopter, you keep the throttle at 100% at all
Let's
times.
take them to the hospital.
In very rare exceptions, you would manipulate the throttle itself. But the collective, I have, when I push forward on the throttle, I pull collective. When I reduce throttle, I lower collective. So,
Goes good.
Yeah.
How's your evening so far?
oh, fantastical. Oh, shit. My night is fantastic. 40.2 is the frequency for our FM homing beacon for the hospital. So we have some patients from that shipwreck. We gotta deliver to the hospital. Doing a little medevac mission here. You can hear the little heart rate monitor thing in the background.
Patient
It'll start
condition
speeding
is
up as
not improving.
they start to
All right, officer.
lose more life. Imperial, hello, my friend. C-Dub, thank you for the follow. 2,500 likes. Thank you, guys. Like I said, if you were thinking about sending anything, don't. Just double tap the screen. Or follow. You can do both. Both are free. Alright, helipad for the hospital is up here, straight off the nose, 12 o'clock. Again, we are hauling ass, so we're going to bleed some airspeed. Going to do a steep approach. Try not to get into VRS or vortex ring state here. Wasn't paying attention.
Time is running out.
Austin, Yukon, Heli Sim Pilot, Line
Yes,
Haul,
sir.
Grizz, thank you guys for the follows. Again, thank you guys for all the
Now
likes.
it's time for the doctors to take care of them.
It's time for the doctors to take care of them. What sims do you play, Heli Sim Pilot? DCS?
There is an incoming
Microsoft Flight
transmission.
Simulator 2024?
The guys
What
at the
map is
city
this?
power
I
plant
have been
have a
looking for a good map to go
This
do low-level
is
Apache
Syria.
flying
We have
on.
an electromagnetic pulse generator in the helicopter.
This is Syria. My next big purchase is the Afghan map. I want to see how realistic it is.
A bit of DCS, but mainly MSFS 2024.
Okay, nice. But yeah, this is the Syria map. Never been to Syria.
Position of the
I have been to
transformers.
Afghanistan. primarily like the southwest region,
Follow the transmission lines.
Helmand River province, so I kind of want to see how realistic it is.
How we are going to know that a transformer is overheating?
They sent me a picture.
Alright, so
There
we're
should
on
be
some
sparks
power line
or
inspection,
smoke coming from the
power line
transformer.
inspection detail here.
Okay.
Gotta
let's
follow
find
these
out.
power lines, look for a overheating transformer or something. But yeah, it's dope. What are you flying Microsoft helicopter wise?
I need to learn how to find and set up these missions in DCS.
So this is a modded mission that you can download. I think it's on the DC. Oh, there it
That
is.
must be one of the
That one's already on fire.
transformers.
They're usually not that quick. You usually have to follow the power lines a few miles.
We are going to land.
Yes, sir. Remember
Don't do
that
this in
the
real life.
EMPs
Fly under power
affected
lines.
only
Only
Not recommended.
helicopters, all of them.
So we must land near the transformer.
But we do what we want. Actually, we'll sidestep from these fucking boulders here.
In position.
Loading generator.
But yeah, so I think it's on the DCS website under modded missions. It's called I Love This Job. You just have to have the Syria map or the Huey and the Huey, and it's free.
The EMP
And it's
worked.
fucking sweet. I love this mission.
Tell the guys at the power
It's like a
station that we
it's
shut
it's
down
really
the
kind of a more of a campaign than a mission. It's just a bunch of mini missions, and you could play this, you know,
They said
all
that
fucking
the
night
line
and
is
play
still
different
unstable.
little things.
There must be another transformer.
How much is this setup? Minus my PC, with the racing sim stuff that I have. This is my
Let's find the other one.
racing wheelbase, and then I have a wheel that goes here, and then I've got racing pedals. All that minus the PC is like, I think I added it up to about $3,700. What's your favorite helicopter to fly in Microsoft Flight Sim? I played
I
Microsoft
do have
Flight
the Huey,
Sim.
but I don't have the map. I am going to look at it in a bit.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. Just for the helicopter sim, really don't play race games. I mean, if you have a desk, you can get away with like a stick and throttle and some pedals. And you don't have to buy like a whole rig setup. So my throttle and center stick are the...
I am a MD
Thrustmaster.
500 guy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Everybody loves the flying egg, the old little bird. But this is the Thrustmaster Warthog HOTAS, so it's the throttle and stick. That was $600 altogether, and then I've got it on a 9-inch extension. So it's just a fucking, I think it's some type of plastic. I don't know, but it's strong as hell. And
I have
so
a
that
full
mounts
heli
in between the
setup,
base
purple.
and the stick, so it extends it from the ground up to, you know, in between my legs, so it's like a real cyclet. And then that's on a quick release, and that quick release was like $50. The extension was another $50. So all together, probably $700. If you already have a gaming PC, then you're solid. Full heli setup, Verpol. This guy bougie over here, old heli sim pilot, with his Verpol. No, that's my next
Over there. I think that's the other
next sim
transformer.
purchase is a Verpol collector for sure.
Frank, you're the EMP officer. We are going to land.
Yes, sir.
If anybody was wondering, Verpol is like, I'd be hard pressed to say there's better flight control components for flight sims than Verpol. The Ferraris of flight sim stuff. Bossman, thank you for the follow. Wolves, thank you as well. Birdlaw, appreciate you. Come on, shoot that thing with their
Fire.
pulse generator thing. Alright, we're good. Power's coming in, we're on the go.
Watch out!
Oh no, it's exploding. Oh, it killed me. Are you serious? Auto. Collective's coming
Purple and
out.
the Puma X are pretty
And
close.
Collective's coming in to cushion the landing. And look at that.
Which one?
It doesn't matter. Anyone on the way to the city.
Okay, there's no time to lose.
Awesome. Nice save.
Yeah, I think we have
Long way from here to the nearest lemon circuit. Better hurry, Captain.
we're having some flight control issues here. Let's go to non-essential and standby
Peanut
generator.
Jam approves.
Nope. So both of our generators are fuckered. Transmission oil pressure is non-existent. Okay, yeah. I mean, we'll try to limp it back. Oh, we have no
I
tiller
am pretty
authority.
sure this is how they got my grandpa. Some Huey pilot had some equipment failure.
All right. Well, we are toasted. So, let's. What's the call, homies? Are we doing this mission set again, or are we going multiplayer? Y'all tell me. Or do we do the Vietnam campaign? Somebody give me some guidance. 4,000 likes. I appreciate it.
Just put me in a pine box and ship me home, Chief. Vietnam campaign.
All right. You talked me into it. You talked me into it.
Nom
Yeah.
for sure. Hi.
Howdy, partner. Do.
Some folks are born. It keeps unfollowing you for no reason. I have no idea why. This game looks legit.
Sure it does. Alright, so we are currently in Vietnam
Hey,
right
F&G,
now.
welcome to Guam. Don't worry, your first
I'll
mission
get
will be an easy one.
Get
We're
those doors
resupplying the fire
closed. We got
support
crew
base.
chiefs back
You'll be flying from the
there.
right seat.
Force trim,
Here,
hydraulic
the AC
controls
flies
on.
from the left seat
Fuel
because the downward
is
visibility is
set.
better here through the
Go
chip
ahead.
hole.
We don't have any
Comes in
guns
handy when we
besides
gotta
our
land
crew
on
Oh,
the tight
and
on
look
seat.
at the water.
Believe
This is
me,
the first
those
time
around
I've
here
seen
tighter
this
than Jane
game.
Fonda's
No
ass.
flares.
Have you checked the pencil mark?
Throw the radios.
What pencil mark?
Man, you got a lot to learn. Sometimes Charlie sneaks in at night,
Oh,
pulls a pin
battery's
from your grenade,
on.
puts a rubber
Lower
band
Private
on
gun.
the
warning.
Always wear dry
Not
socks.
Starter generator, standby generator, AC phase,
Fuel
inverter
stalls in rubber in a
spare.
few hours. Boom goes the chopper.
Red out
We lost
set.
2 crews this way in
Blow up
February.
to
So we leave a pencil mark on the fuel cap and fuselage. And if the 2 marks don't line up perfectly, you get the hell away from the ship and call the
throttles
bomb
out
squad.
of content.
Don't worry, I already checked it. We're good to go. Start her up.
Idle.
I have a plethora of street
Starter
tacos in my
is
pocket
engaged.
if anybody would like some.
Yeah, so this game is DCS, Digital Combat Simulator. Alright, so our starter's engaged. We are paying attention to this little gauge right here, the gas producer. Once it hits 40%, or NG as we refer to it as, that means the engine is in control. So,
Can you tell us some common jokes told inside the core, Captain?
some common jokes? They're not any different than, like, jokes outside of the Marine Corps. It's also been over a decade since I've been in the Marine Corps, so I can't. I mean, I'm sure if I thought hard enough, I could remember. Great, Eli, thank you for the follows. Bring up the cockpit.
You are the best to watch while playing Farming Sim. Compliment BTW. Were you a heli pilot in the Corps?
No, so I was a
Sounds
helicopter
nice.
crew chief. So I did what those guys back there on that M240 were doing on the UH-1 November and the UH-1 Yankee. All right, throttle's coming up. And starting to get a little bit of torque, so we'll counter that with the pedals here. You're wondering,
Did you have like a call
there's
sign
so much
or a
water
nickname?
on the windscreen. We should turn the windshield wipers on.
Alright, when you're ready, come
That's
to
what the windshield wipers
If
do.
everything looks good, you can
Absolutely.
taxi out.
That's why I just leave them off, because they fucking suck. Alright, so go ahead and, since we are at 100%.
What was your
and
favorite part of
R,
your
we will
service?
go and throw our anti-collision and external lights on. Little known fact, during startup procedures on a helicopter, typically when you're starting up or you're not at 100% NR, oh
Cool
shit.
effects like windshield wipers are for DCS people.
Wait, sorry. So the red and green lights on your port and starboard side, just like a boat. When you're not at 100% NR, you'll leave those to flashing. That way it signals to everybody, hey, they're starting up. You know, they're working through their startup procedure. It also lets your other aircraft know, your Dash 2, hey, they're still in the startup procedure. And then once you get to flat idle, you'll throw those bitches to steady. Lets everybody know, hey, they're about to be ready to take off. So, all right, freaks. What are our freaks for this flight? Frequencies. Looking at my knee board here. I got my hold on. I got this fucking virtual knee board out there. You guys can't see, but I can see from my multiplayer stuff that is in the way. It's interfering with my visibility. Okay. Gucci. Alright, so we are going to company HQ, which the FM homing beacon frequency is 40.85. Go ahead and tune that. We are good there. Set that to homing, so now you can see that little needle that... I'll turn that off. Turn it on. Alright, so this vertical line is how I'm navigating to where I need to go. Do helicopters use a lot of fuel? It depends on what type of helicopter you're in. But any turbine or jet aircraft typically uses a lot of fuel in relation to really anything else, I guess. All right, so we're in about a 3-foot hover. We're gonna follow these taxiway lines out. Slight little right pedal turn. Got no wheels on this bitch. Because skids are alpha. If you got wheels on your helicopter, you a bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
Did you just turn the text to speech off? Not cool, cat.
No, I didn't. It should be on. Can you not hear
First
it?
stops to supply dump down at company
Is there
HQ.
any difference
about 10
between
clicks to the
Army and
southwest.
Marine pilots
It's right there on the
compared to
map.
Air Force pilots?
Load up, stand and slam with candy bars, then we'll go over
Alright,
down
so
to
we are on the
Fire
go. Once we get some airspeed over this windscreen,
Roger that, first stop,
That,
company HQ.
that water will blow off. You can already see it's getting much clearer. So we got a bunch of buffs off the left side. Got a few Cobras. Is this VTOL-VR? No, this is DCS, Digital Combat Simulator. Is there any
What's your
difference
favorite
between
type of
Army
crayon,
and Marine
be honest?
pilots compared to Air Force pilots? I mean, there's a lot of, I guess I'd say a lot of differences, right? Army pilots are, most of them are chief warrant officers. They obviously fly different aircraft. Marine pilots are all commissioned officers. There are some commissioned Army officers, but most of them are warrant officers.
Air Force pilots eat better, we all know that.
Air Force pilots, like I said, they fly different aircraft. Marine pilots do a lot of, helicopter pilots anyways, do a lot of offshore, stuff around the boat. So landing and taking off from, LHDs or other big
So who would
carriers.
be the first
That's
in
how
action
we
for
get
say?
around is the Navy, right? So we gotta land and take off from ships. Who would be the first in action for say? It solely depends. the benefit of the Marine Corps, right, is we have these things called MEUs, or Marine Expeditionary Units. So it's a complete fighting force on one ship. So on an LHD, you've got the ground combat element. So you got a bunch of grunts, infantry guys. You got dudes in AAVs or amphibious assault
Alright, we're
vehicles.
approaching the depot. Let's contact them
And
on
you
Fox
have
Mike.
an aviation
Check the
element,
frequency on your
or
keyboard.
aviation combat element. So guys in helicopters, Ospreys,
I went on a MEU
At
on the
35s.
USS VHR.
and then you have the support element.
Have you ever had a code brown while in the air?
So they strategically place those MEUs, those ships, all over the world. The Mediterranean, over by Asia, in case something happens. They're the kind of the emergency reactionary force for the United States. If shit goes down somewhere.
Jesus, he's still going with the answer. I respect this dude.
Sorry. Getting a long-winded answer to a simple question, but yeah. So I would say you're typically probably going to get the Marine Corps to land first, unless it's something that needs to be covered. Then they're going to probably send the Army and the
I
Night
went on a
Stalker
MEU
guys.
from Japan through Asia. I was in the USS VHR and USA Greenad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is exactly what I am looking for when I say a good streamer.
All right, so landing pad coming off about 9 o'clock now. The southern pad has a Chinook on it. We're going to be landing on the northern pad. To pick up
That's
some
how TikTok lives
supplies.
are. People ask broad-ass questions.
Yeah, I don't mind answering them. Hard to see with no fucking windshield wipers.
You don't mind is right, dude. By the time you answered the question, the war ended. I only ask broad questions because most streamers
Not a bad
completely
landing,
ignore
good guy.
everything except
Throttle back
money.
to idle. Alright, boys, load her up.
Tried Battlefield 6. I played the campaign the other night. I bought it like 3 nights ago. The sim is DCS. Digital Combat Simulator. Turn this fucking radio down. I think we're going to Fire Sport Base, Berlin? Could be wrong.
Loading complete, sir. We're ready to go.
Yeah, kind of a Marine when I play this game.
Now, so
Nah.
keep an eye on the torque and EGT. Be careful not to redline the ship or we'll have our asses in a slingshot.
Alright, power is coming in. We are much heavier now that we got a fuck ton of cargo in here, so power required is a lot higher than it was coming into the pad here. So we're going to sidestep from this windsock so we don't smack it. Trying to get the tail around there. Can't see shit through this rain. We are flying now.
Next stop, Firebase Berlin.
Don't play
Check your map or
DCS
you can
with
go home
Request
in
2.
on our
They
We are
Fox
really
literally
Mike.
combust.
I don't know the frequency by heart.
VR lags so much with DCS. How does yours not? I've got a pretty beefy PC, so that helps a lot. So I'm running my stream, the game, all of my peripherals, as well as a bunch of overlays and shit for the stream and the game, all on one computer. So if that tells you anything. Thank you guys for the follows. Aiden, Douglas, thank you guys. Oscar, hello, my friend. I've got a 4090 graphics card.
Let's stay above 1,500 feet, shall we? Roger.
George, Daniel, thank you guys. Big Wada. Don't play DCS with your Quest 2, it will literally combust. I used to play on my Quest 2. A little bit. It wasn't terrible. Graphics quality is certainly much better with the Quest 3 though.
The audio tracks sound like they came out of a role-playing game.
Yeah, there's two guys that built this campaign, just some random dudes.
Wow, this airport looks
They
deserted.
did a fantastic job. This is such a cool
Yeah, it was the
campaign.
international airport before the war. It's been out of use for a while, though. Too close
A
for
lot of
comfort
guys
to the action.
will build, missions or campaigns,
John,
and
do
they'll
you
use
know the Freak?
use
Nah,
AI,
I don't know them by heart, man.
AI voiceovers, and it's like, it's clunky, it sounds weird, the words are fucking, they mispronounce all these simple words, and it's just, I don't know. So the fact that these dudes like recorded themselves, talking through a radio filter or whatever, it's pretty sweet.
You made this campaign and don't lie.
I wish I did. I had zero clue how to build campaigns or even missions in this game. It's something I want to get into later.
I mean all the respect to them, but they don't sound like military dudes at all, LMAO.
No, they're not.
What are you doing?
They're a bunch of
Who are you
gamers.
shooting at? We're still over friendly territory. Well, sir, if they run,
A lot of-
they're FC. If they stay still, they're well-disciplined FC.
Yeah, a lot of the lines are
Okay, Chief, cut it out.
inspired by
Yes,
movie
sir.
lines. So there's a whole mission that's based on the Apocalypse Now surfing mission.
See that quarry over there on our left?
Is this Armin now?
You're
This
on in,
DCS.
we're in bad guy country, so stay sharp. Alright, we're getting close. You may want to contact them for advisory. Last thing you want to do is fly into their artillery fire.
I could use a large pepperoni right now. Let's be honest, we're probably bringing fucking beer and
I'd like to see some modern-day Ukraine flying in the future
zigzag
of
to
this
these
game.
dudes. It's Vietnam. Alright, so the fire base should be coming up right on the other side of this big hill over here. Keith, thank you for the follow
Dude,
on YouTube, my
can you
friend.
imagine if you landed this thing in front of a Domino's or a Joe's Pizza?
That would be dope. The Huey's actually a pretty big helicopter. You kind of need a large spot. I don't know if you'd, especially if it's a busy Domino's or like a shopping center or something like that. I think where that smoke is burning is the fire base. Nope, it's right here. We're flying directly over it. Whoopsies. What's
It's
my
not
setup?
that much
Are you
smaller
talking
than a
about PC
Skyhawk,
setup?
is it?
Then a Skyhawk. What the fuck's a Skyhawk? A Blackhawk? Or are we talking about like a fixed-wing aircraft? Alright, so the artillery's blasting away over there, so we don't want to cross in front of their fires.
Black Hawk's cousin.
They're, the UH-1 Yankee is about the exact same size as the Blackhawk. Oh, I was supposed to...
Berlin, this is Blackjack 2-1. We're ready to enter your target from the northeast, 1,500 feet AGO. Artillery advisory, please.
We're going to wave off this one.
Roger that, Blackjack 2-1. Firing to coordinates Bravo, Quebec, 5181. About
DCS.
5 clicks. Max orbit, 1,500 feet. Over.
And
Shout out to Mr.
Thank you. Out.
Sikorsky. The guy recently passed away.
Alright, don't pop smoke. Just check the wind direction. The wind whips
Igor
over the mountains,
Sikorsky?
it's gonna hug our approach side, become a downdraft. Now you can either shoot at approach
die
forward
a
fast
while
or
ago?
high and slow.
PC specs are.
My way is to overfly the LZ at 2,000
Got a
feet into
Ryzen
the wind and lower the
9,
collective. Make a
7900
360 descending
CPU,
turn at
RTX
2,000 to 3,000 feet
4090,
per minute.
64 gigs of
It takes some
RAM.
practice to get right, but hey, you've still got a year.
Power supply.
Roger, I'll try my best.
Controllers, I have the Thrustmaster Warthog throttle and stick, and then I'm also rocking a Thrustmaster. Ooh, I forget what these pedals are. They're like their baseline shitty pedals. They absolutely suck. I hate them with every fiber of my being, but I'm too cheap to buy new ones, so they'll just do for now. Oh, couldn't see shit. Probably over-torquing the shit out of this helicopter right now. But we got her on deck. This is DCS, Digital Combat Simulator. The game's not glitching. It's like when I pan around and zoom in, especially when I zoom in, it's like super janky because I have to use my fucking VR controller, so it's super sensitive. The one thing that's missing in this game is like good quality animations. So, like I'm unloading cargo right now, but you don't see anything happening in the helicopter. It'd be cool if the vehicle go and grab shit out of it, but it is what it is.
Roger, let's go home now.
I do have a Discord, yep. Oh no. Bring up the cockpit. Alright, power's coming in. We are much lighter, a lot more power available. We are out of here. Now for the long transit home. Does it use like real physics for helis, or are these easier to fly than a flight sim? This is a
The
flight sim.
game sound on my
DCS
end is a bit louder than your voice.
Man, this weather. We ain't flying anything like this out of Fort Rucker.
Okay, yeah, I'll adjust it. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, the rainy season's just started, so better get used to it. By
But
the
yeah,
way,
this
I
is
see you're flying
the
with
flight
your
physics,
sea-rays all
as
around.
best as they can, are very, very closely modeled to the
Yeah, that's how they
aircraft.
taught us. I've got better
They
vids like
build.
this.
So,
and I
like the
can press my
UH-1H,
phone
all
on
of the
my body.
aircraft for the most part are 3D scanned replicas of the exact
That's
of the
how you're
actual
gonna get yourself
helicopter.
killed. Lower all the way so that you present a smaller target to
Every
Charlie JK.
switch, every circuit breaker in here is functional, so I can,
Thanks, man, but I think
change
I'd rather
every
keep it
radio
raised.
frequency.
Just put it down. I don't care
Yeah,
how
every
comfortable
gauge, every
it is.
switch works. And the flight physics are pretty much spot on.
Also, always wear your chicken plate and your flak vest if you want to live through your tour.
Obviously, when the aircraft just comes out, you know, they're constantly working on it, updating it, flight models, you know, the functionality of the
This is Crown.
components of the
Guard.
aircraft. So it's always a work in progress, but for the most part, the Huey's been out for like several
Hey,
years
that's
at
for
this
us.
point on
Look up blue
DCS.
frequency on your kneeboard card.
And they've got it pretty well, pretty close to the real thing. Let me, well, I'm gonna see if I can keep in trim.
Hey, Mac, there's the smoke.
Oh shit. What am I supposed to
Roger,
do?
let's see what you got.
Who am I supposed to be picking up? Purple or blue? It's 1.7. It is a UH-1. Yep, it's a UH-1
Roger,
hotel.
2-1. We need a dust off in your area. Advise when ready to copy shackles.
Yes, thank you for
Go
the
ahead.
follow on Twitch, my friend.
We have a reconnaissance team with 2
Oh yeah, you'll definitely be able to.
right on top of them.
You'll have a solid experience with 32 big room and 47.
5282. Contact Bravo 6 on 42.6.
42.
Roger, Bravo, Quebec
6.
5282. 42.6 on Fox Mike. They're close. I marked the approximate location on the map.
I don't have my fucking force trim set right now, so hopefully we can look at the map without dying here. If we gotta fly out over the water, that's fine. Sorry, I'm looking at the map trying to figure out where we gotta pick these dudes up. Dude, they're fucking far as shitballs. Alright, so we're heading further southwest. Should have just kept going the direction we were going. Apple user Tizzy, thank you guys for the follows. What's my Discord? Yeah, it's aggressively average. I'll have to. I think my invitation expired on my Twitch. But if you go to my Twitch, I'll re-update that Discord link in there after I get done doing this. Mankey, thank you for the follow. Oh, great news. I don't have to go into work early tomorrow. Fantastical. You know, one thing that I haven't figured out, is there a way to make the AI pilot fly? Or my co-pilot?
I haven't been in here for a while. How you been?
Ooh. Took a little small arms fire from that little douchebag back there. No, I don't want to fly in the cockpit. Is it too soon? God rest his soul. I guess not. I don't know. So we'll try to not die. Alright, so we just flew over Berlin, which is here.
How was your day?
My day was not too bad. Just worked. We are trying to pick up a infantry squad that is requesting an emergency evac here. Where exactly they're at, I don't know. I have to be able to look at my map, but I can't look at my map because I don't have my force trim set. So every time I look at the map, I can possibly crash, fly myself on the ground. I'm sure it looks pretty familiar or similar to Arma, but it's so much better when it comes to flight simulation. Bring up the cockpit. They've got to be around here somewhere. Where's the red relation to them? Yeah, so they're up in these hills over here somewhere. Because that's that water that we were just looking at on the map over off for 9 o'clock. My programs are loaded for combat as well. Yeah, there's plenty of combat missions in here. I'm just flying a slick Huey, so all I've got is 2 crew chiefs with door guns. Further on in the campaign, we'll transition over to a gunship. Yeah, this is Vietnam. Yeah, once we take over the gunship, we'll have rockets and fixed forward miniguns. Pretty sure we're close. We gotta be close. Teaching 1.7, right? I don't know what that was. I don't know, to be honest, I'm getting kind of bored of this. Let's go do mission 7. Mission 7 is a gunship mission. This is Vietnam, yes. Don't care about any of that. All right. No more rain, thank God. I can actually see out of the fucking windscreen.
Hey man, welcome to the Gamblers. My name is Randy Dawson, but they call me the Joker around here. Jack Wilson. Good to be here. I had enough of those tight LZs. I want to be able
What kind
to
of
shoot
pilot
back.
were are you? I'm a rated,
You've got it all wrong, man.
licensed
The only
helicopter
person
pilot.
crazier than a slick pilot is a
Well,
gunship pilot. Just wait and
I haven't
see.
flown in
Alright, let's go.
a long
The
time.
slicks have already taken off.
But I do still have my license and ratings. Thank you for the follow.
Show the gunship.
I will. Give me a second. We're going to get started up real quick.
Clear.
So we've got dual miniguns on each side and 2 7-shot rocket pods. Go ahead and get these doors closed. Level D cell? Bring up the cockpit. Alright, throttle's coming up. Alright, get freaks real quick. Now that we're flying with a flight of slick aircraft. Gamblers are on 124.5. And wingman's on 251.7. Transmit receive. And 40.85. Company HQ, go ahead and set up homing. Rockets are set, we don't need flares, no surface capability. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, I had fucking the internet open up in the background. That's why I got all unstable for a second. Alright, I think we're good here. Steady. Anti-collision is on. Go ahead and shut the dome lights off. We don't need that bullshit. Lights are out.
This is John 1. Who's up?
Are you a real pilot?
Who's up?
I used to fly. I don't fly anymore.
Okay, let's go. Remember, in B Company, we're flying older model Hueys with weaker engines. We're also loaded to the gills with rockets and ammo. You can't just pull pitch and lift off. Get into 1-foot hover, taxi out, turn into the wind, and then push your cyclic forward until we hit transitional lift. Kinda like a fixed-wing aircraft.
Bullets and rockets.
Roger, I'll try to do my best.
We are pulling the guts out of this thing right now. Ugh. Alright, get stabilized a little bit.
Be very gentle with the cyclic. Don't move it more than you need. Otherwise, we'll slide off the air cushion. Anyway, you'll get the hang of it soon.
I'm at a little over max torque right now. Meaning this helicopter does not have much more to give. Alright, our wingman's already airborne. Alright, there's ETL, and we are flying now.
That wasn't bad. Okay, let's head to Company HQ. The slicks are loading up the troops as we speak.
We're going to be escorting a flight of slick aircraft, so they're going to be inserting a bunch of grunts, infantry guys, into an LZ. We're going to prep it. So we are going to do some suppressive fire before they land. And then we'll just remain on station to provide close air support if needed. Alex Shank, Jimmy, Echo, Oddly Pixelated, thank you guys for the follows. Aether, thank you. Cooper Davis, Epo, hope I pronounced that right. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Chief Tiz, thank you. We definitely need to double deck this in, baby. Benjamin Cochran, thank you for the follow. Thank you guys for all the likes, 6.3 thousand likes. Do me a favor, if you're just sitting there, your thumbs are itching to do something, just double tap that screen. Likes help me out, drive more people into the stream. More people, more better. beeping is the homing beacon. It's obnoxious. Our Dash 2 aircraft is lingering way back there. W with the pumpkin, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Save your money and just hit the like button. Or follow if you're not already following. If I missed you when you followed, giving my thanks, I apologize. Thank you. Brandon, Logan, thank you guys. Doorman, thank you. Dixon, thank you guys. Now, if you're a follower, you get text-to-speech. So, look at that. I don't have to look at the chat to respond to you. It's like you're my co-pilot. Is this the German map training mission? No, this is Guam. What did I fly? Primarily Robinsons, R-22s, R-44s, flew a little bit of Bell 206, a little Jet Ranger time, have a little bit of A-Star time doing long line training. But I spent most of my time in a Robinson R-22 or R-44. There's the Shepherd's pine to the right. We're going to go ahead and join up on them.
Good to see you guys. Pushing over to the LZ.
Maintain visual on them. Low to high rejoin. Establishing down, we'll go ahead and climb up. Thank you guys for the likes. 8,500 likes. Look at us go. I think we can hit 10K. Appreciate y'all hanging out. It's fun when we've got a lively, chatty bunch in the stream. Makes it more enjoyable for sure. I don't like flying alone, you know. Todd, thank you for the follow. Alright. So they're doing probably 80 knots right now. Got Dash 2 back there somewhere. Go ahead and deconflict off me. We'll go ahead and fly and join up with the lead ship. We're going to go ahead and let our crew chiefs know that they are cleared weapons free. So you got weapons tight, weapons hold, and weapons free are the two weapons commands for a crew chief in the back. We have different restrictions for each command. That's real life and in the aircraft. Thank you guys for the likes. 10,000, 10.2. Appreciate it, guys. So now we've got the lead Slick Bird here. You can see he's got no rockets, no gun pods. He's in a newer, slightly longer variant of the Huey than we're in. And their job is to move shit from point A to point B.
How far are you flying apart from the other bird? Have you
We're
played
probably within
Battlefield 6 yet?
we're in about a rotor disc. So the rotor diameter of the Huey is about 48 feet.
Hey, can you get
we're
any closer with
certainly
the
within,
slicks? I want to snap a photo.
certainly within
They look
48
great with the rising sun in the back.
Crossover left to right.
You got it.
He wants a picture from this side with the ocean and the sunset in the back. And my co-pilot here, so we'll get home.
Steady. Beautiful.
Which the doors on that helicopter
I
aren't
didn't
even
know you were a professional photographer.
but that's what it is.
Laugh all you want.
I
One
played
day,
the
these pictures are going to be
Battlefield
worth
6
a lot of money.
campaign. I haven't played any multiplayer yet. I need to play some more Battlefield 6, but I've been gathering up some footage for a new video, so DCS Huey video. That's why I've been playing a lot of DCS lately. Go ahead and get a little closer. Typically, you would want to, if you're going to get super close, you want to overlap rotors, obviously. You don't want to, tip to tip. So, slightly higher, slightly lower. That way we don't mesh blades and the midair. I'm flying off of him. Whatever he does, I'm responding to it. His job is to get us from A to B. My job is to fly off him and make sure we don't crash. Obviously, you don't need to fly this close, but it's fun. Improves your stick and rudder skills for sure. This is DCS, Digital Combat Simulator. I'm going to go ahead and arm up real quick. Alright. Do a weapons check of the guns. Guns work. And Wooly, thank you for the follow, my man. Appreciate it greatly. 11.7 thousand likes. What a great night. What a great night to be alive.
This is Blackjack 3. We're 3 minutes from the LZ. Okay, get ready. Let's arm the rockets. You got it.
Zenico? Zenadico? Thank you for the follow. Alright, we're already armed up. LZ is right off the nose at the base of that big ridge line over there. Hopefully the audio is a little better for you guys. I just turned the game audio down just a little bit. So it's not so hopefully you can hear me a little better.
Audio is perfect.
Okay. I heard somebody saying that the game audio was too loud. So We're about to turn inbound. Well, we're inbound for the landing zone. Go ahead and get this prepped here in about a second. He'll give me the go-ahead.
LZ in sight.
There it is.
Gamblers, go ahead and prep it.
All right, inbound and hot.
Gambler 2-4, going
Game
in.
name, DCS, Digital Combat Simulator. I want to make sure my crew chiefs are ready to rock. There they go. Get it, Big Daddy.
Let's aim for the tree line by that road between the LZ and the hilltop. Roger.
Alright. Gambler 1-1 is in 150. Thank you for the roses, I appreciate it.
You see any small arms fire? Negative. Keep those rockets coming.
Now we're saving the rockets for a rainy day, my friend. Alright, crew chief, get it. Left gun, open fire. Oh, I see a dude down there.
I have to go. Keep
9
it up.
o'clock long.
It's nice to see somebody else flying helis.
Alright, buddy. I appreciate you hanging out. If you ever jump into DCS, hit me up on here. Maybe we can fly together. Always need a co-pilot. Besides this dickhead right here doing absolutely nothing. Have a good night, buddy. Alright, we're gonna get one more gun running and then we'll mark the LZ secure.
I will look for those missions and gonna give it a try tomorrow.
Oh shit, there he is. I saw him at the last second. Fuck. Hell yeah. Alright, we're gonna smoke that dude. I remember where he's at now. Come on, where you at, you cuck? I think we hit him. I hope we hit him.
This is Gambler 2-4. LZ secure. The floor is yours, gentlemen. Roger that. Appreciate the support, over. Roger, we'll stick around in orbit overhead until you
Can you
guys
play
are done. Over.
Arma in VR? Look at that sun. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. Alright, slick bird straight off the nose, low. Go ahead and climb above him, deconflict here. We're just in the overhead. Just in case they need us. To prosecute some targets. Would you look at it? Would you just look at it? Alright, leads on short final to the LZ right there by the orange smoke. Right gun shooting something on that hilltop. No factor. Alright, got the other 3 of the flight on final. We've only got 14 rockets on this thing, so we got to use them sparingly.
What controls you running?
Thrustmaster Warthog HOTAS and a set of Thrustmaster pedals. Something to be desired, pedal-wise. The stick's great. I would prefer to have a collective, obviously, but just rocking the throttle. Works fine. Oh, we're about to shoot quite a bit here in a second. The sugar's gonna turn to shit here in about 30 seconds. Watch. Correct. This is.
Receiving fire.
Alright, we're inbound at hot.
Gamblers need assistance now. Looks like we got buku enemy troops by the road. Roger that, Mac. Attacking now.
What VR is
They're all
that?
over the place. We're taking fire! We're taking fire!
Alright, visual those 2 aircraft. This is the Quest 3 headset. Alright, inbound. Oh shit, fuck you, dude.
2-4, there's a bunker
there we
with
go.
mortars on that hilltop. It's keeping the grunts pinned down. Can you take care of it? Right, we're tallying on the bunker.
Make sure we're not over torquing here. Got my fucking crew chief on weapon hold.
Talk 3's been hit. We're losing RPM.
Thank you for the follow. That mortar pit's down here somewhere.
There's more troops moving down the hillside.
Off left.
God damn it.
Alright. Rockets are up. Oh, long.
DC.
Blackjack 3 flight is off the ground on RTB.
Fuck you, bitch.
Roger that. 3, we're gonna stick around and provide air support to the grunts as long as our ammo lasts. See you back at base. Thanks for the help.
Took a little small arms fire.
Anytime, Mac.
So we schwacked that mortar team. That was good.
There are some trucks approaching the LZ from the south. About half a click.
I'm not gonna get them.
Roger, let's take them out. They're probably carrying reinforcements.
Hey there, crew chief. Fucking do something
Roger
back
that.
there. There you go. Damn. Alright, got a convoy coming. About to go schwack them real quick. Coming down this road off the right side. It's up. Tally. Alright, rockets are armed. Gambler 1-1 is in hot. 270.
Look at that son of a bitch. Nice shot, nice shot. You got that motherfucker.
Officer right. Carter, thank you for the follow. Should have been all 3 of them. Oh, one got away. One smoking. Not today, motherfucker. We're just gonna finish him off with guns here. You can see him going down the road smoking. Midwestern Zachary, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. All right, let's go hammer them with some rockets. I think we've got 8 rockets left, if I'm not mistaken. Where are they taking fire from? Who the fuck was that? Uh-oh. Taking fire, taking fire. Thank you guys for the likes. 12.9 thousand likes. Can we hit 20K, I wonder? I think it's possible. Trying to entertain you here. Alright, in with rockets.
20K
6
is
rockets
easy.
left. Oh. Now we're armed. Nope, we're out of rockets. We're Winchester on rockets.
I need info on how to get the simulator.
That dead VC right there.
Hey Wilson, we're running low on rockets at 20 Mike here. Roger that.
Need info on how to get the simulator. If you go to, or if you just Google DCS, there will be a link to download the game. Ooh. I'm just spraying and praying right now. Oh, we're Winchester on guns.
Gambler 2-4 Winchester, RTB.
Time Lapser, thank you for the follow. Alright, we're RTB. Safe up. Alright. Let's head home. Oh. She took some damage. One through the chin bubble here. Or a couple. Another one. Let's see. Some through the side panels here. All through the doors. I'm sure the belly's all tore up. Tore to pieces. Am I fighting real players? No, this is all AI. This is a AI campaign. Bring up the cockpit. No, this is DCS. You can fight real players in multiplayer servers. Beautiful sunrise off the coast, a little hazy. Some of that morning fog coming in.
Just look at it.
Would you look at it? Just look at it. Oh, small arms fire coming off the hilltop over there. Is this Minecraft? It is Minecraft, yep. we're going to go ahead and jettison our rocket pods, get rid of this weight. They're gone now. Give us a little more power. Thank you for the pumpkin, Macker. Appreciate it. Like I said, save your money and just double tap the screen. DCS is free. The modules inside of DCS are what cost money. Every aircraft, besides I think there are 3 or 4 aircraft that come with the sim, and the Caucasus map comes with the sim. But any of the other modules, the Syria map, the Guam map, this map that I'm flying over is the Guam map.
I told you.
Afghanistan, Iraq, all of those cost extra money. All of the aircraft, the Huey, this costs, you got to pay for this, the Chinook, I mean, pretty much every military aircraft that you can imagine. The P-51, there's some Russian, there's a MiG something, I don't know, I don't pay attention to fixed-wing shit, but all of them are fixed-wing aircraft. And they're cool, I mean, they'll get you through, but if you start playing DCS, you're going to want different modules, guaranteed. The amount of money I've spent on this game is kind of stupid, but I love it. It is the best combat flight simulator ever and currently exist. Can't talk me out of it. I want to do a simulated engine out. I don't really need to... Is it only VR? No, absolutely not. It's primarily, most guys play with monitors, but it is VR compatible, and it's pretty fantastic in VR.
Dude, how are you guys doing back there?
Alright, let's do an auto rotation, so we'll do a simulated engine out. Looks like a football field or a track and field. Right off the nose here.
How about you guys?
Pretty cool.
Got a few hits, but nothing vital.
Alright,
I guess we
so
gotta let you today.
simulated engine out in 3, 2, 1. Alright, falls off, flippers out.
We're always in the thick of it.
Alright,
The
we're
only way
pitching
to
for
fly.
70 knots. Don't want to overspeed here. Don't know if we're necessarily going to make that that landing zone here. So we have no engine power to the rotor system right now. Uh-oh. Nope. Didn't carry enough energy. Oh well. That's an auto rotation. Probably could have been more in parameters and would have been able to glide a little further, but can't park there. I can't. All right, let's jump into a multiplayer server here. Rotorhead server. There it is. Now we will be playing with real people.
Just
Santa,
look at
thanks
that.
for the follow, man. Would you look at that? What's on my head? This is the Quest 3 VR headset. The cost is $599.
That'd be
brand
fun.
new. You can certainly get them in the secondary market for much cheaper. All right, so now we'll do a little bit of combat search and rescue now. So we're going into this multiplayer server. Pilots have been shot down all day. If you get shot down, your player will remain on deck until somebody rescues him. And that is going to be our job. We will go pick up down pilots. Where's all the action at?
What brand flight controls are you using?
Thrustmaster Warthog HOTAS is the flight controls that I'm using. And a cheap set of Thrustmaster Warthog pedals. Or Thrustmaster pedals, sorry. Okay, Charlie Farp is down here. Charlie may be the move here. Charlie, we don't want the Apache.
Thanks for the info.
You are very welcome. We'll go ahead and change 7-shot rocket pods.
20K.
19. Oh, you guys are fantastic. Look at us. What a great night. We'll go Army, or we'll go Medevac, since that will what we're going to be doing.
Is that the Meta VR set?
It is, the MetaQuest 3. All right.
Would you look at that?
All right. Frequencies are set already. Battery power's gonna be on. Radio check. Is the server empty right now? Radio check on 250. Radio check on 300. Nope. Guess we're all alone. Oh well. Kind of late.
Looks to be.
Do have a surface to air threat here, so we'll go ahead and punch in our flares, arm that. Alright, power's coming in. No crew chiefs. CSAR checking in.
Let's go for 50K.
Show current CSAR. Alright, 37.6 clicks. Launch beacon. Launch beacon. 565.00. That's probably the right frequency. We are tuned to our down pilot here.
I have a legitimate question. Do they have a tutorial on DCS for operating the vehicles?
Yeah, there's a lot of tutorial missions that you can fly, and it does a really good job of, introducing you to the aircraft. Honestly, though, I've learned a fuck ton through YouTube videos of other guys going through simple, like the Huey's a pretty simple aircraft. There's not a whole lot to learn, but like once you get into more advanced aircraft, like the Apache, there are so many systems in that thing, from the HMD or helmet mounted sighted display, to the targeting pod, to the radar, to all of the weapon systems, the gun, the rockets, the Hellfires. It's a lot. So yeah, I've learned a lot from YouTube.
Can you see what we're saying in the chat, by the way?
I can indeed. All right, so our down pilot is approximately 220. So go ahead and set our setting bug to 23-ish 0. Thank you guys for the follows, Coda, Dalton. All right, power's coming in. We're on the go. Let's go pick up our down pilot, shall we? right,
That's
so not
what
only do
learning
we have to
looking
pick
into
them
for
up,
the
but we have
aircraft.
to bring them back
Thanks, man.
to
I will
a,
be purchasing my gear now.
to a
He
mash
just
unit.
looks at it.
All right, so we're following this white needle right now. So that's our ADF transceiver.
Are you in war in the game?
We are, yep. So all of the hostile forces are AI. All of the friendly forces are real players. All of these downed pilots that we're going to rescue right now in this combat search and rescue mission are all real players that have been previously shot down throughout the day. So you recover points if you are rescued. If not, your death counts as a loss to your points. So it behooves you to be rescued.
Where's the fight gonna be at?
Right where we're going, I would assume. How do you get the hand for the buttons? So it's in your VR options in DCS. You can turn on either just the pointer, that thing right there, or you can turn on...
Are you guys gonna go get
your
Chinese
hands.
or different players? Just look right at it.
So we are currently in a medevac bird. Bring up the cockpit. Show current CSAR. So I'm using voice attack for all my voice commands. That way I don't... Simple commands, especially for radio calls and things like that. I've got a link to voice, so... Once we get within about 8 kilometers of our down pilot, we can have him either launch a signal flare or pop blue smoke to indicate his location. So we're still about 30 clicks out. Show current CSAR.
Yeah, machine guns in the helicopter.
Test fire our guns, make sure our guns work. They work. Can people DM me in TikTok? I think I have my privacy settings set to maybe people that I'm following only. Do I have speakers? There's speakers inside the headset. You can get, you can use whatever, speakers or headset that you want, but I just use the headset in the Quest 3 because they're very good. So, Braden and Canyon, thank you guys for the follows. 22,000 likes. You guys are fantastic. I appreciate it. Killing it. Show current CSAR. Alright, we're getting closer. So, all these well put together servers are pretty much like real life. You're not just going to take off and immediately be in the middle of a firefight. Right? You have to transit from your friendly base across enemy lines to whatever the AO is. So that's what we're doing.
Freaking check that out and look.
Can't even run DCS on my PC with low graphics. What on hell computer do you use? I've got a 4090 GPU, Ryzen 9 7900X CPU, 64 gigs of RAM, a couple terabytes of storage, 1,000 watt power supply.
Look at that. Good lot.
Show current CSAR. Alright, 19 clicks out. We're getting closer. Bring up the cockpit. I forgot we have autopilot on this in multiplayer now, so we'll go ahead and engage the autopilot. We'll take a look at the map. Bring up show CSAR on map. Show CSAR on map. Okay. So this is us.
After this one,
This
can
is
you
where we're
drive the
going?
jet?
This is where we're going. Probably not. I don't even know how to start the damn jet. We got a couple T-72s in the AO. Somebody's marked multiple SA-15s, so surface-to-air threat. Those are man pads, man-portable air defenses. And then we've got some
Look at that
hostile-
map.
Hostile area going on. Yeah, this map is massive, so we can fly to any point in here. In this giant map, it'll probably take us over an hour to fly from the most northerly point in the AO to the most southerly point. So it's incredibly massive. Show current CSAR. All right, 14.3 clicks. Been in the service, yes. I was in the Marine Corps, and then I was in the Army National Guard for a short time.
Sam launch at 11 o'clock.
Oh, shit. Flares, brake right.
Why did you get out?
Oh. Just wanted to do something different. Oh. Thinking back now, I think he said 11 o'clock. For some reason, I heard 1 o'clock while I was talking and running my mouth. But I think we're good now. So yeah, that's the we've got a surface-to-air threat here. Did I fly in the military? Yeah, so I was an air crewman. So I was a crew chief on the UH-1 Yankee and the UH-1 November. And then when I went to the Guard, I was a crew chief on the UH-60 Alpha Lima, and then on the Mike model Blackhawk for a short period of time. Show current CSAR. Alright. About 10 clicks from our survivor here. Things are likely to get a little sporty once we get closer to our target. Probably got some armor out here in the middle of the open. Bunch of surface-to-air shit. Because the pilot that we're going to pick up got shot down somehow. Likely a surface-to-air threat. Show current CSAR. Show current CSAR. Sorry, sometimes I have to repeat myself for voice commands. I'm rocking the Thrustmaster Warthog HOTAS. Alright, he's going to be off to our right a little bit.
Sam launch at 11 o'clock.
Alright, searching. We're going to stay low. Break up our radar signature. Show current CSAR. Launch star cluster. Launch star cluster. 12 o'clock, 6 clicks. We're looking for a red flare. We're not going to see it over this tree line. But we're going to stay low because we don't want to catch a SAM in the booty hole. Would I recommend the Warthog? I mean, yeah. People have a ton of fun with it. I just have not taken the time to learn the aircraft. It is complex.
Sam launch at 10 o'clock.
Oh my god. Not a whole lot of options here. Hopefully one of these trees will catch it.
Sam launch at 8 o'clock.
Launch smoke. 11 o'clock, 4 clicks.
Sam launch at 8 o'clock.
We're looking for blue smoke over here somewhere. Got to be close.
SAM launch at 9 o'clock.
Golly. Oh, there it is, straight off the nose, inside those trees. And use a terrain to our advantage here. We don't have an LZ, we've got to hover and hoist him. Barring we don't get fucking schwacked. We're not going to climb and do a overflight of the LZ, because if we climb any higher, we are indeed going to get schwacked. So I'm just going to do a straight in approach here. Coming through 70 knots, starting to slow down. I am certainly within visual range of that SAM site.
You ever thought app going back overseas and
Which
doing
is
private
disconcerting.
security contracts heard it pays dang good?
Yeah, not really. I enjoy my my job and what I do now. Thank you guys for the likes. All right, here we go. All right, I got the survivor on the ground in the tree line here. Don't have a whole lot of power available. So we've got to be real ginger on the controls here. Losing visual through the smoke. Now I got a tree off the right and the left. I want to say he's in between these two trees right here.
If you're okay with sharing, what do you do now?
I'm a cop now. Alright, we're going to hold our hover right here, try to stay steady as possible.
Oh hell yay.
Alright, we've hoisted him. Alright, so we're out of here. Let's find our egress route. We're almost at max torque, but we still got a little bit to give. Show current seesaw. Launch star cluster. 10 o'clock, 2 clicks. Looking for red. There it is. You can see that flare coming off the nose now. That's where we're going. Launch smoke. Launch smoke. We're just sneaking around here, just dip dodging and diving fucking SAMs and hoisting people out of the trees. Alright, coming through 90 knots.
Still 0 pilots rescued.
Contact the smoke. Yeah, we haven't dumped them off yet. We still have to make it back to a MASH unit and unload them. Otherwise, if we get shot down or we crash for whatever reason, on the map it'll show me plus whoever else was in the aircraft as a down pilot. So I don't count it until they're safe on deck. Alright, same thing. No suitable LZ, so we're gonna have to hoist this mother
Does it show the pilots in the back?
No, unfortunately it doesn't. It just gives you a count. This is DCS, Digital Combat Simulator. Alright. I think he's directly below us somewhere. May have to shift left a little bit here. There he is. Gotta hold station for about 10 seconds. Try not to fly into this tree. Alright, he's in. We're going to pull a little bit of power, climb just a little bit, pedal turn out to the right.
Thinking about getting Chinook or the Huey, what do you recommend?
My heart will always be with the Huey, so the Huey. But people like the Chinook, so.
How much is your gaming setup?
Minus the PC, about $3,700. Show current CSAR. Launch star cluster. 5 o'clock, 2 clicks. Is our next down pilot.
Good
You
God.
can only pick up five people. All right, I got the flare right off the nose. Bunch of hoists we're gonna have to do here. DCS is on Steam. If you're using VR, I would highly recommend not downloading it through Steam, unless you just set your runtime to
Is this online?
OpenXR and not using launch smoke, not using Steam VR runtime. This is online, yep. All right, we carried a lot of speed in here. We're gonna set ourselves up for a vortex ring state situation, so we're gonna go ahead and turn around and reset up our approach. Looking plenty good on fuel.
Damn, Nick,
We've got-
that's hella money.
we've got 1,200 pounds of fuel left. Yeah, and that's minus the PC, so probably got another $3,000 in my PC, if not more. But that's just, not just, but that's both for my racing sim and flight sim stuff, so it's kind of a dual threat setup. If you just want flight sim stuff, it'll be cheaper. All right,
Did
where's
you
my
buy them
guy?
bit by bit or all together?
Kind of all together at the same time.
UI got the same joystick and throttle. Is it the Thrustmaster A10?
It is. All right. Our downed Apache pilot is in. Show current CSAR. Show current CSAR. Another 2.3 clicks. Launch star cluster. Launch star cluster. 9 o'clock, 2 clicks. God, I'm tired of hoisting these dudes. I would like somewhere to land. I'm not seeing the flare anywhere. Oh, there it is. Launch smoke. Nowadays, games are not real enough in FPS games. Yeah, I've heard good things about Arma Reforger, though. Thought Bro was gooning for a second. How do you know I'm not? The Huey makes me wet. It's the greatest
It's
aircraft
great.
known to man. All right, we've got a good, suitable landing zone, so we're going to go ahead and touch down on this road here. Make sure we're not
LMAO.
taking fire from anywhere. All right, wind's coming straight off the nose, which is good. I'm gonna try to land into the wind as much as possible. We're gonna sidestep from the road just because got the smoke right in the way. Not a whole lot of sloping terrain, so we're good there.
I fly the Apache RN, but it's
Cows,
a
hope
pain
you got
to
a good
hover
crew
and
chief.
land. Do you have any tips?
I have no crew chief.
Did you like the flight controls in the game Arma Reforger
Cows
as
are
a
confined
pilot?
area landings. Stream this on Chatterbait and tell people you're playing with your joystick. I'm multi-streaming right now. Maybe I am. Pain to hover and land. Do you have any tips? Are you using the hover the hover queuing system or whatever the fuck it's called, I'd recommend just learning how to hover and take off and land without that shit. Because even I, you know,
Like auto hover or WDYM.
not auto hover. In your HMD, your helmet display, you've got the hover setting, so it marks the GPS location on the ground, and then it shows your little cue of, you know, how much you're drifting over that spot that you marked. I find myself, even me, you know, having more experience than the typical DCS helicopter pilot, like paying attention to it too much and losing sight of, you know, hey, it's just hovering a helicopter.
No, I've never used that, kinda new to it, so I'm kinda just eyeing it.
Okay. What are you having trouble with when you're hovering? Like, are you yawing one way or the other? Are you drifting? Are you climbing too much? What's the difference? If someone shoots, what evasive action can you possibly
Like
even
just
take?
falling
Turn
out the
around
sky.
and run. So I've got flares on here, so you know, if it's or I have chaff and flares, so if it's, you know, a SAM, typically you'll turn into it, pop chaff and flare, and get as low as possible. Try to break up your signature, try to put anything between you and the missile. Sometimes, you know, if you're flying too high, you don't have a whole lot of options, and you're certainly not going to outmaneuver a fucking SAM in the Huey at high altitude. Go current CSAR. Launch smoke. Launch smoke. 10 o'clock, 6 clicks. Like just falling out of the sky. I don't know. What is that? Like auto hover? What do you mean? Sorry, I'm trying to track everybody's chat. What is CSAR? CSAR is Combat Search and Rescue. There it is. Blue smoke, 11 o'clock long, coming off the nose now. Kind of in a wide open area, which is not good for us because likely there's some type of armor out there. I can see a fucking...
No, like when I give throttle or something, it starts shaking and dropping out the sky.
Oh, are you already in a hover? Like, are you... Oh, shit. Fuck. Who the fuck is shooting at us? If you're already, like, in a hover, especially, like, out of ground effect, so, like, say you're at, like, a 200 or 300 foot hover and you're at 0 airspeed, if you start descending... Oh, we have lost some flight control surface. Let me take a look at this old helicopter. Oh yeah, our tail rotor drive shaft is probably fucked right now. Oh shit. I'm gonna go do a hover check over here and see if I can even land. If I can land, I'm gonna push for our down pilot and try to scoop him up. If not, I'm RTB. Hopefully this is
What
safe
game
area.
is this?
This is DCS, Digital Combat Simulator. Alright. So the squirrelier it gets at slow airspeeds is indicating to me that we certainly have a tail rotor issue here. Oh. Try to catch our descent right here. Alright, good enough. I think we got it. It's not going to be pretty. But we've got a job to do. We've got pilots to save, all right? Leave no man behind. That others may live. Oh, God. Oh, God. This thing is real squirrely. If we get shot up again, we are toast. Toast. Alright, there's a blue smoke. Try not to get too high. I don't want the enemy to see us if we can help it. Doing about 100 knots.
Are you a real pilot?
Oh, shit balls. Oh, shit balls. BMP. Oh, God. The controls suck ass right now. I don't know if those were friendly or hostile BMPs. I got armor on the deck. I don't know if it's friendly or not. Probably not. Oh, short. Maybe short. Oh, God, it's so hard to control. God damn it. Oh, can't get the nose down. Alright, looks like just small arms fire. Haven't taken a BMP shot. Oh shit. There's something on the ground. It's probably targeting me if I had to guess. Oh, straight miss. Usually a little more accurate than this. Oh, oh. Killed me. Killed me. Straight killed me. Schwacked. We were schwacked. Oh, look. Just the old Predator. Oh, damn. Homie got smoked, too. Not the Predator. Lord have mercy. No one's safe in this game. Poor fella. Oh no. Luckily, there's no down pilot to save in here. Was a shitter guy when you enlisted. Went Hornets when I commissioned. Nice. You flew Hornets. You don't want to fly shitters, dog? Come on.
Barreling toward the ground.
Well, that was real booty. Real booty holes. Dead boy, hello, my friend on Twitch. Why Marines? Because they're the best. I don't know. It's the only answer I've got for you. Bye-bye, HCS. Yeah.
Can you the jet maybe next time?
I don't fly jets, dog. I wouldn't even know how to start it. I'll get in the jet. How about that? And by jet, I mean the A-10, because that's the only jet I've bought.
Near the fire.
Do 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 do. All right. We'll just do like instant action in the A-10C. We'll fuck, I don't know. We'll just take off. I don't know. Literally, I have no idea how to fly this aircraft, and none of my controls are mapped for it because I don't spend any time in jets. But we'll just go look. take a gander at.
Are you iRacing for Racing Sim?
I am iRacing, yep.
It should NT be that hard to buy it.
This mission starts with your aircraft on the runway, ready for takeoff.
The throttle
You
and
fly
stick
the plane
automatically
around
are
and
mapped.
Just explore the area. There are no threats.
Not anymore. I think I unmapped them.
How much was this plane?
Ooh, I don't know. 40 bucks, 50 bucks, 60 bucks, maybe? I don't know. All right, so this is the cockpit of the A10.
Yeesh.
It's pretty epic though, isn't it? Get recentered. All these buttons work. You can press all this shit. You can spin every knob, dial, flip every switch. I have no idea what any of this is. I mean, I know what a master arm is, but like, weapon status lights. Like, why do I need a knob for weapon status lights?
How much was VR I'm using track IRRN? It's super buggy.
This headset is like $600 brand new, but you can find them, on Facebook Marketplace. All right, so we've got some rockets, 2.75-inch rockets right there. It looks like a Hellfire, maybe. Actually, that's a big Hellfire. I don't think that's a Hellfire.
People said it's better with a cursor to flip switches and stuff.
AOQ-131, I think that's a sniper pod, right?
Mavericks.
Where's Michael at? Was I with the Skid Squadron? Yes. Started off at 303 for crew chief training, and then I went to 267 and then 469. HMLA. There's some type of GBU. I don't know. Michael would know, if you're a Hornet guy, what all these munitions are. I know what the rockets are.
I think the A10 uses Mavericks.
Too big for a Hellfire. A Maverick probably sounds right. Definitely flew front seat of a Cobra. Oh yeah, several times. Doing track and balance and shit. I'm 6'6", so the front seat of a Cobra is the least comfortable place on Earth for a person of my height.
Flight go to war sign to win this war.
Those look like some type of AIM-9 or some type of air-to-air missile. Again, that's some type of air-to-ground missile, which I don't know. It's way too big for a Hellfire. This is DCS, Digital Combat Simulator. We got a C-130 that's waiting on the taxiway for me. But yeah, that's what the A-10 looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Lady boys and gentle ladies. Hated SCS, functional check flights with shitters, accelerometers, and bats everywhere. Are they not like permanently affixed there, or did you have to fucking mount all your accelerometers? Because our old Hueys and Cobras, you had to screw those bitches in and all the fucking mounting points. But then once we got the upgraded Hueys and Cobras, they're already on there. You just plug the laptop in, or took the little FCF chip out, plugged it into the laptop, and you had all your Vibe and Al data and shit in there. What else do we have? The SU-25. We can take a look at the SU-25, which is a Russian jet, I guess, right?
You flew the old Huey IRL?
The UH-1 November. I mean, it's older. It's not the oldest of Hueys, but yeah, it's an old Huey, old twin engine, two bladed.
That's sick.
Oh shit! Oh, see, my ship's like not
flight
mapped.
mission. May use it to become familiar with basic aircraft handling, or just explore the area. There are no threats.
None of my controls are mapped, so we're flying straight to the ground in this SU-25. What is this, the frog foot, right? And yeah, we are in VR. This thing is loaded for fucking bear. Look at this thing. Rockets, air-to-ground missiles. We got a bomb. This thing looks sporty. Oh shit. It is flying. Oh shit, I can fly it. Bring up the cockpit. Oh, dude. Oh yeah, has this thing got an afterburner? I don't know what's going on with my throttle though. It's like janky. So is my my stick. It's not like giving me full control inputs. How high can the Huey go? Ooh, max service ceiling? I don't know. Probably like 12,500 you'd have to start having oxygen, so I don't think we ever went. Well, that's not true. In Afghanistan, we went over like 12,000 a few times, but we didn't have supplemental oxygen. So you're flying the frog foot realistically right into the ground. That's precisely what's going on. What other fixed wing do we have? Okay, so to answer your question, the free aircraft that I think are available is going to be the BF-109, C-101. Is the F-15 available? Oh no, I have to buy that. Everything that's grayed out, I have to buy? Oh, okay. That shows you how much that I've paid attention to this shit. I strictly fly helicopters. Yeah, P-51. Flight over Tbilisi. Michael, I think I missed your answer if you answered my question. So you flew Hornets when you commissioned? Or were you like an ordnance officer? Not saying nothing wrong with that, I'm just asking. Oh, this fucking thing vibrates like a motherfucker.
You should learn the F4, it's awesome. Bro, so you're a pilot, how realistic is this game?
The flight modeling for the Huey at least, and some of the other helicopters are very realistic. Josh, thank you for the GGs. Appreciate it, buddy. Went to Pensacola twice. Oh, Pensacola. What was that, Barracks 60? Where did we go for aircrew school? Or what barracks did we all stay in? Fuck. Barracks something. Just straight pandemonium. Simulators can drain your wallet fast. Yeah, I don't... There may not be another hobby that's expensive or... well, I mean, maybe like cars or something, I guess, but... Next was in Hotel Barracks. Is that the one straight across the street from the aircrew, like, schoolhouse? Because I think all the or did you go to aircrew school, or did you go to, well, you would have to if you went to, or were you like avionics? I think avionics guys went to Pensacola, didn't they? Avionics and ordnance, maybe? Port side was fun. Oh, let's check out the we'll check out the Apache here real quick. When aircrew, but it was 2001. I was 2009, so a few years after you. I can't imagine that barracks that we were in was fucking ancient, so I can't imagine it was much different. What time is it? 1:46? Dude, I thought it was way later. Oh, Lord. Why would you want to do that? All right, so this is the Apache, which I also...
Do you know why the Marines never got the Apache?
Because they have the Cobra. A far superior aerial helicopter attack platform than the Apache. Marines just don't tell everybody about it. So not a lot of people know that the Cobra is far superior. Alright, so this is a look at the old Apache here. I'll go ahead and turn the battery
How
up
so?
on. I'm talking out of my ass. They're probably like very similar in capabilities. It's literally the same engines, the GE Tech.
Narrower and slimmer profile to avoid small arms. Can
T700
really get in
Tech
the dollar
GE,
hit.
Tech 401 Charlie. They both have dual engines. I don't think the Apache has a rotor, a composite rotor system. I think it's all. I think those are like a metal drivetrain. I may be wrong. I don't know, but the UH-1 Zulu and the UH-1 Yankee are all composite rotor head system. Way more maneuverable than the predecessor to it. I don't know if it's more maneuverable than the Apache. Apache does have a ground.
The Cobra doesn't have like a
ground tracking
FCR, does
radar,
it?
so you have that up on us. But it can carry rockets, the same exact rockets. It can carry Hellfires. It can carry AIM-9s, 20 millimeter gun, which the Apache I think is a 30 mil. So I guess you have that up on us. But the
Did you guys have an APU app or whatever we called it, lol?
APU, yeah.
Apache can't have sidewinders though.
Oh, so we got that up on you. Not that they would ever use it. I never saw a Sidewinder mounted on an Apache or on a Cobra ever. But they are capable of it. So, am I using Restream IO? No, I'm using Streamlabs OBS to multi-stream. So loud. Shut your door, dickhead. Shut it. Right now. Thank you. Battery. Where's the battery switch in this thing? I need to fly more of this, to be honest. There's a button for it somewhere, I swear. Oh, it's a switch, not a button. It's my bad.
Cobra was like 36 inches wide. Hard to hit, lol.
It's certainly wider now. The stanchions or the winglets on the new Zulu are like fucking huge. APU's on. But yeah, it's certainly hard to hit. I mean, I imagine the Apache's hard to hit. You don't hear about a lot of Apaches getting shot down, or you didn't during the GWAT. I forgot how to turn all this shit on. Oh, they just automatically turn on like magic. So you can see my HMD, that little, my HUD that moves around with my head. Let's see if I can get a good look at the
The
pilot.
Apache is huge for a helicopter.
Oh, he doesn't move. Damn. Oh, no, not that. There we go.
How many pilots flew around screaming like Nick Cage in Firebirds? Engine crank
0.
left at like 25 revolutions per minute. Put it to idle.
Well, we hit engine start on accident, and we're starting, so it is what it is. We're just letting it do its thing.
The Super Stallion, I would imagine, is a giant flying target though.
Oh, yeah. Not to mention it fucking shits out exhaust fucking clouds. Like, it's literally why they call it the shitter.
Not with the ALUs.
What even is an ALU?
Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low. Engine 2 out. Engine 2 out.
We're just gonna hit that master warning button and ignore
What's
it.
your take on the Huey UH? I'm pretty sure a King Stallion has more HP than a train and can tow a ship.
What's the rule VOC? I have no opinion because I have no idea what it is. King Stallion has more horsepower than a train and can tow a ship. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Have they even, like, have any of the squadrons got the kilo?
We call it the disco ball. It shoots out like 1000 degree IR light to throw heat seekers.
Oh, yeah. We called it an ALQ. The ALQ 144. We also called it the disco ball, though. It was made of, like, beryllium or some shit, and if you broke it...
Danel
like,
Roivik attack helicopter.
if you broke it and, like, cut your hand on it or something, like, there was some type of... whatever it was made out of, like, makes it to where your blood doesn't clot, and you would, like, essentially bleed to death, I guess, out of your finger, little paper cut. I don't know. That's what they told us anyways. I think it was just super expensive, and they didn't want us to fuck with them,
Yeah.
so... All right, well, I think we're good enough to take off, so let's just take off. What switch did I have to switch my
How much is that helo?
HMD thing? Did I demap it? Oh, there we go. All right, this is the hover queue thing, I think. All right, power's coming in.
Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low.
Oh shit! I only got
Watching
one
all the
engine
way
started.
from South Africa. Your right engine isn't on.
I thought it started both of them because I hit start for both of them.
How
That's
much
my-
is that helicopter?
That's my B. I think the Apache is like $60. We'll go take a look at the old gunner seat here.
Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM low.
Pull the power lever back, lol.
RPM low.
I didn't mean to take controls. My bad, dog. I forgot when you hit C and you pop the cyclic, it'll automatically take. Oh shit balls! Oh shit balls!
RPM low.
We just like immediately lost control for some reason. Ejecting. Uh oh.
You've been chopped to the MEU. USS Essex, here you come.
Our Dash 2 crashed. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. See, I mean, it flies like a helicopter, so somebody was asking about, you know, I don't know how to hover it or whatever. I think they were putting themselves in VRS. Dude, it's so laggy in this thing. I recently switched from 90 hertz to 72 hertz on my my headset. And I think that may
No,
be
that was me. I was just dropping out the sky.
may be the issue. Let's go fly around this castle. We'll just go hover over here. What are you beeping at me for? Oh, APU's on. I'm not supposed to have that on while you fly. Oops.
You are poo.
This is so less fun than flying the Huey. Probably has a lot to do with the fact that I'm not proficient in this thing. So I just got this dumbass flying around this multi-million-dollar attack helicopter who doesn't know how to shoot any of the guns or the rockets or the missiles. But damn it, he can hover around a castle.
We need a whiskey cobra.
Hell yeah. 2 blades for life, baby.
If you think the Apache is bad, the Kiowa is so boring.
Several people have tried to convince me to buy the Kiowa, and I just, like, I don't know. Ugh. Our pivot is ugly. Oh, getting a little close. A little close. Doing a little building inspection on this roof. Looks a little aged. Needs some work. Yeah.
Just stay out of the Osprey, natural successor of the Frog as a pool toy. It's so bad it's less capable than Apache, slower, less weapons, and can't do CSAR or anything.
Yeah. So it is limited, but I do have nothing but mad love for the 22, because did a lot of work with them overseas, and also did a little bit of testing at WTI for the belly-mounted minigun that they were experimenting with. I don't think they ever fielded it, but
what are your thoughts on the Chinook?
It's a pretty cool aircraft, to be honest. Chinook, badass, magic school bus, super capable. There's a reason that the Night Stalkers fly the Chinook, so pretty sweet. It's so bad it's less capable than an Apache.
Is it true?
Slower,
It's
less
faster
weapons,
than
and can't
Apache.
distance. Albert, are we
Yes.
talking about the Whiskey Cobra? Okay.
I was at HMX when they were finishing testing the Osprey and getting it out to replace frogs.
Oh, HMX guy, huh? One of my best friends
No, I'm
actually
talking
went to
about the Chinook
to
being
HMX.
faster than the Apache.
He ended up crewing the VH-60. Oh, the Chinook's faster than just about any other helicopter known to man. I don't really know what to do. What should we do? Go back to Vietnam? What's a good Vietnam mission that we have in here? The one that we crashed doing the auto in?
Even a Super Stallion?
Oh, yeah. Yep. One of the main reasons it's so powerful and has such a high speed is that you don't have a tail rotor, right? So the coaxial rotors, counter-rotating rotors, create the anti-torque for you. So you don't have to divert power to the tail rotor, which is providing you no lift, no performance whatsoever. But you have to divert some of the power from the power plant and drivetrain to the tail rotor to give you anti-torque. Otherwise, you'll fucking spin like a top and die. with the Chinook or like the Frog, the CH-46 that the Marine Corps used to have, and Navy, I guess. You didn't have to worry about that. So you had all 100% of your engine power, and your drivetrain was dedicated to lift, and nothing to counter.
Still can't outlift us though.
Well, yeah. I think the Kilo
Yay, but
has
the Ka-52 has 2 rotors and it's shaky ASF lol.
Yeah, but it can lift a fuck ton. Its power to weight ratio is ridiculous. They had unmanned K-52s in Afghanistan when we were there. Somebody was flying them on a remote control, and just to do like bringing fucking cargo from point A to point B, and the amount of shit, like the cargo nets that they were picking out looked like the size of the helicopter itself. It was wild. But yeah, they're really good firefighting platforms, long lining platforms. I don't even know what this mission is. No, this sounds boring. Take off, head south, and contact Crown on the yellow frequency. They have a task for you. There's a fun night mission, but night is so terrible for streams because like you can't see anything and people get bored. Which I'm probably sure you're getting bored of looking at this.
You ever got shot at?
Oh yeah. We did. Take off and contact Naked 9 on the Fox mic. They will brief you on the details.
Unleash the Ma Deuce.
Unfortunately, we don't have any 50 cals on these helicopters. I wish we did.
Sir, startup, you got a secret mission. Get airborne and contact Naked 9 on the Fox mic.
A secret mission? Wow.
I have a hunch what it's all about.
Lol, where's your fire bottle, crew chief?
They're already sitting in the fucking aircraft. We haven't even started yet. Oh, he's got one out there. Look at that. Not a crew chief, but our AVI guys wore green cranials. So we're relying on a fucking avionics tech to put our aircraft out if it catches on fire. This is the Quest 3 headset. Which, to be clear, I'm not shit-talking avionics, guys. But they're a bunch of nerds. They've got to use that brain power for other things.
You should.
Like avionics stuff. Not putting out fires and arming guns and shooting guns. Bunch of book-smart nerds, those AVI guys. Close doors here. Alright, so we're in a gunship. We're on a secret mission. I don't think I've ever actually played this mission in this campaign. We're all going to learn something new today. Take off and contact Naked 9 on FM 4015. I think that's right. I could be wrong. Naked 9. Did it say which?
They should make a Vietnam map that would be so cool.
Yeah, this is about as close as you can get. Currently in DCS is the Guam map. Get that South Pacific going. Chip Chat, thank you for the follow. 27.3 thousand likes. We're almost at 30,000. That would be another goal met.
Need you to return. Schmuckatelli did an audit and he's missing the 3/8 socket. Special inspection.
Oh, it's probably in my fucking under the drive shaft cover. We had a dude leave a mag light, the old school mag lights that came in the like our plane captain toolbox. Kid fucking left it in the thing. Somebody signed, one of the CDIs signed
didn't
for
even
ATAF.
know that existed.
When he turned it back in, aircraft started, sheared the drive shaft.
Bet he was on
luckily
fuel
they were on the
samples for
ground.
a year.
He was, he got in quite a bit of trouble. VHF radio, gambler's frequency, sorry. Sitting here bullshitting about. The old times.
This is Chalk 1, who's up?
Also had a nugget. I don't know, what'd you guys call new guys at your squadron? We call them nuggets, new guy in training.
Lifted in 5 seconds.
I think that's pretty unanimous throughout the Marine Corps, but it may have been different for shooter guys. But anyways, one of our nuggets. Yeah, okay. So one of the nuggets showed up for fuel samples, like especially early. You know, we'd have him out there at like 4:30 in the morning to take fuel samples. He was there at like, I don't know, 3:45. Checked out fuel sample jars. Took a fuel sample jar, took a fuel sample out of one of the Hueys, sat in the middle of the flight line and chugged a bunch of JP5. So when we showed up at like 4:15, we walk out there and he's like laid out, moaning and groaning and puking all over himself, just because he didn't like being a nugget.
We crashed a 53 at Fudenma because QA missed a cotter pin. Entire tail ripped off.
That'll happen.
What's a fuel sample?
So every morning at a military service, Air Force, Army, Marine Corps, Navy, it's required that part of daily inspection. You go out and
Long story short, get the water out of the fuel tanks.
Yeah, that. So you'll, there's ports under the aircraft, under the fuel tanks. You go and fucking pop that port, fill a jar with fuel, spin it around, look for any water inside of it. If there's no water, you're good to go. If there's water, then you gotta fucking drain the fuel tank, and it's just a pain in the dick. But you make all the new guys or the new guys in training, it's like a punishment for being an unqualified mechanic. They all have to go out there because you got to put on PPE, you got to put fucking goggles on, and it's like, oh shit balls. Whoa, almost out of midair.
Naked 9, this is Gambler 2-4. We're awaiting instructions, over.
And like, depending on where you're at, it could be hot as balls or freezing or whatever.
Get
and
some.
Roger 2-4. I'm at
wear these giant gloves and
take off. Orbit overhead, and I'll saddle up when I'm airborne. Roger that, Naked 9.
Yeah, we're supposed to orbit over the runway. Why would there be water? So you can get condensation inside the fuel tanks. If you're somewhere where it's super humid, you can, you know, if you open the fuel tank or...
Naked 9, airborne.
Dude, it is so glitchy right now.
Roger,
Hold on.
rejoining.
I think something opened in the background. Yep. Fucking Google Chrome, you bitch.
Did the Huey have like AC or heat?
I don't know what's going on right now. We didn't have AC. We just had like there were blower motors in there that just blew ambient air. There was no like condenser or anything for AC or heat. Well, actually, there was exhaust.
AC is flying with the door open.
Actually, we did have heat, but it was like from the exhaust section. It channeled, filtered air into the cabin.
P3 bleed air.
There you go. That's the term for it. It's been a long time, my friend. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, this is shaky as shit. Real glitchy. And this game may be telling me it's time to go to bed. Or maybe jump into iRacing and do some sim racing instead of flying. This mission we were supposed to orbit overhead while this fixed-wing aircraft took off, and then we were supposed to, I don't know, support them somehow, but I don't see... I don't see the aircraft anywhere. Well, it kind of smoothed it out. I just described the mail truck. Yeah. You don't get a whole ton of luxuries in a combat helicopter, unfortunately.
What's the mission?
I guess we're on some secret mission. This dude in this fixed-wing aircraft is going to take off and then brief us once he's airborne, and I don't know if he's airborne.
What are all the helicopters you flew?
That I actually piloted. R-22, R-44, Bell 206, and AS-350, B2 and B3, A-Stars. Concentration on the woods southwest.
Roger that, we're right behind you.
No, we're not. I don't know where he's at.
Agent Orange?
Don't be just saying shit.
Yeah, that plane is loaded to the gills with a herbicide called Agent Orange. It kills every plant it touches. We're going to undress the jungle so Charlie doesn't have a place to hide.
I said to the southwest.
Is it going to kill Charlie too? No, it's completely harmless for humans and animals. It only kills plants. At least that's what the government says. I'm sure we can trust that. Oh, well, if the government says so, they'd never lie to us.
Okay, so I guess we're escorting this crop duster while he goes and dumps Agent Orange. And we're gonna fly a little bit of escort for him. He said southwest. I'm flying southwest. I don't see him. I never saw him. I guess we'll just fly this way until we hear something on the radio, I guess. ODST, thank you for the follow, my friend. 29.8 thousand likes. We are just a...
Is there some way you can have a waypoint marked?
A small hair. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. From 30,000. Is there some way you can have a waypoint marker? You can in different servers and campaigns. In this, though, it's all like on a paper map, so you have to navigate off of a map, and sometimes you'll get radio frequencies for your FM homing beacon, but we didn't. We got a, hey, there's enemy in this, the jungle off to the southwest. That's where we're going. Okay. We're flying southwest. I guess we'll find it when we get there.
What is the scariest thing that's happened to you in combat?
Crashing a Huey. That sucked. Oh, God. See? That's the dangers of looking at the map.
What altitude are you at right now?
Damn,
can you tell the story? Realism is lacking. The airfield would have giant dongs mowed into the grass by Flightline.
100%. 100%. What altitude are we at right now? We are at 180, 200 feet. 250 feet. 300 feet. Let me turn my radar altimeter on. Yep. We're at 460 feet currently. AGL. 400 feet. How much did my setup cost me for the sim rig, the racing, all my racing stuff, wheel, pedals, all that, and the flight sim stuff, like $3,700. Can I tell the story? Yeah, so we were doing a cooperative operation with we referred to them as Task Force 66. It was Q Commando out of Australia. Australian Special Operations guys that were tasked with doing counter-drug operations up in RC East, a regional, what does RC stand for? Regional Combat? Something Regional Combat, something Sector East, which was up in the mountains, which we were not used to. Our AO is RC Southwest.
Descending to 500 feet.
Okay, I guess
Roger.
we'll go to 500 feet. So we had spent my first deployment and then the majority of my second deployment all in RC Southwest by the Helmand River. So it's all kind of flat desert. And it had a little green zone area and whatnot, but majority of it was all desert. So RC East was kind of a new AO for us, but they asked for us by name to support them. So that night, for the week prior to the night we crashed, we had been working with them up in the mountains, doing inserts and stuff for their sniper guys. So this night they were doing a assault on a village to do counter-drug operations. Our job as the skid guys, our section of Hueys, was to insert 2 sniper teams on opposing hilltops, looking down on the village that the assault element was gonna hit. They were gonna get inserted on 53s and Ospreys. So we loaded up the guys. We had 6 snipers in the back of our aircraft, 6 in the other. We were gonna simultaneously ingress. So we're flying on the landing, or the mission brief. There was supposed to be a Predator, like fucking 20, 30,000 feet, I don't know, however high. Since we weren't going to get the opportunity to overfly the LZ, we were going to expect an LZ mark from the laser off of the Predator that we could only see on NVGs. This is an IR laser shining from the fucking heavens that would land on the ground, and it was gonna mark our spot. So we were at like, I don't know, 13,000 feet up in the mountains, and did a low altitude ingress. So we're like flying with the terrain, bobbing in through little valleys, and masking ourselves behind terrain. We see the mark. We called, hey, 3 minutes out. Predator shines the laser down. It's way off, a couple miles away. We can see it. Okay, hey, contact the laser. We start trucking in. We get to like kind of a extended short final. At this point, we're probably like 50 feet above the ground, and I can see the laser shining down on the ground, like probably a mile off the nose. And it's on top of a hill, but on top of this hill there's like a bunch of buildings, small like little mud huts and shit. And in the imagery that we had, there were no buildings. It was a lone hilltop, like out in the fucking, trees and shit. And so I'm like, hey, contact a couple buildings. Is this the right, LZ? Pilots roger up. Hey, yeah, we concur. I don't know. Let's. And at this point, we're about 1 minute out. The team leader in the back says, hey, according to, our map, this is close enough if you put us down right here, like next to these buildings. We don't have time to fiddle fuck around. The assault element is about to touch down and push. So we're like, hey, contact the mark. We're just going to push to the mark. So we get super close, 30 seconds out. All the operators unclip from the cable that's attached to the floor of the helicopter. So now they're just free floating, nothing connecting them to the helicopter. As we're on like short final, we start picking up dust cloud. If you've ever heard about Afghanistan, it's just nothing but moon dust, super fine, like talcum powdered dust. It kicks up in the air and it just floats. So it makes it super hard to see. Period. It makes it super hard to see at 2 o'clock in the morning when you're on NVGs looking through fucking toilet paper rolls. And so I'm calling, hey, brownout. I've got reference back left, signatures, at the tail, meaning that the dust cloud has, reached the tail, and it usually starts from the back and moves forward. And so we start incrementally losing. The closer we get to the ground, the slower we get, the more we start losing reference to the ground. And pilots say, hey, we're blind up front, meaning they don't have anything. I don't know where this dude's at. I'm just kind of flying around aimlessly, which is typical for a brownout landing. Hey, pilots lost reference. Us in the back, if we can still see the ground, we're going to call them to the ground. Hey, 50 feet forward, you're at 25 feet. Come forward 25. You're at 10 feet, 5 feet, 3, 2, 1 inches. Less
I never got the countdown
deck,
right on
right skids on the deck. So on and so forth. Well, I hear my right crew chief, hey,
I see him. There's a small group of houses about 100 yards east of the river between the clearing and a single house. There's movement on the rooftops.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Roger, I can see the muzzle flashes.
So the pilots have lost reference. I can still see the ground in the back a little bit. And then my right crew chief, hey, I'm blind back right. So now I'm the only one that can see. Not 5 seconds after that, I lose complete reference to the ground. So not a single person in the helicopter can see anything. We're looking through a fucking cloud, and we're probably at 8 feet above the ground at this point. So I say, hey, blind back left, wave off. Just about that time, I can see lights, like silhouettes of lights from those buildings. We start taking small arms fire from those buildings. Taking fire left, back left, wave off. So typically in a brownout situation, when you wave off, you pull power and you climb straight out. You don't want to turn because you don't know what's to the left and the right. So Roger, wave off. Pilots start pulling power. You can hear the fucking torque in the helicopter just getting gut yanked out of the helicopter. And a few seconds go by, and my right crew chief, Gunnery Sergeant Layton, on the right side of the aircraft, just starts screaming power, power, power over the radio. And if you hear that, power, 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 that means, hey, pull the guts out of the helicopter, get us out of whatever we're about, whatever we're doing. And if you hear that, it's fucking terrifying. So he's screaming. And this dude had been in the Marine Corps for like over 20 years, 3 Iraq deployments, 2 or 3 Afghan deployments. He had the highest enlisted aircrew flight hours.
Go
in
to
a
that
Huey.
little cloud to the left.
Enlisted aircrew flight hours of any crew chief in the Marine Corps. So he was super experienced. So to hear him yell power, power, power over the radio, I just like froze up. I was like, fuck this, we're about to die. And shortly after that, we smacked into the side of a mountain. We hit the right side, smacked right side up to a hillside, and the aircraft started to slide backwards, tail first, down this hill. We rolled twice. 2 of the snipers, the Australian snipers that were in the aircraft, got ejected and rolled up under the aircraft. Everybody else managed to stay inside. And after we rolled, it slid a little bit more for a couple more seconds and then came to rest. And yeah, so 2 of the operators ended up passing away. When we rolled the last time, when they got ejected, it rolled them and we slid with them under the aircraft. Both of them stuck under there, just sliding down this hill. And yeah, unfortunately, they passed away. So, it was August 30th, 2012. Oh, there's a fucking Huey down there. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm just flying around aimlessly. I got caught in the moment talking, running my mouth. So yeah, that's my my story on crashing Huey. It sucked. And no, this is DCS, Digital Combat Simulator, not ARMA.
Fly long enough. Things like this happen. We got bombed by B-52s in Djibouti, lost some good people.
Yep.
Amazing, I thought I saw a cloud coming up from the ground for more left.
I see something on fire over here. That's probably what it is. Yeah, military aviation, man, it's dangerous. And what separates, people ask,
first off,
me,
thank you so much for doing your part, our country brother. I do appreciate it.
Like, what's one of the most dangerous things you can do in the military? I would say military aviation, because...
And I am sure that wasn't something that you just get over, brother. I am sorry I had to go do that.
I appreciate the
NATOPS is written in blood.
And you certainly never get over it, and you don't forget about it, but it certainly helps to talk about it.
We're done here. Okay, that's shut up.
We didn't do anything, but I guess that's mission complete.
Hey, somebody's got to do it. If you guys need any fire support, give us a call. We're the yellow pages, over.
Not only is combat aviation, flying overseas is dangerous, with people shooting at you and whatnot, but even the training environment when you're in CONUS, is super, super dangerous. Like, at my squadron, HMLA 469, we had 2 major mishaps. And a Cobra was flying back from El Centro, had a mid-air collision with the Coast Guard C-130.
Flight deck is the most dangerous place on the planet.
And a brand new first lieutenant, brand new to the Cobra, died over the San Diego Bay. Everybody in the C-130, everybody in the 2 pilots inside the Cobra, we never recovered them, were never located. They just found debris from the C-130. 2012, right before my last deployment, we had a mid-air collision with a Huey and a Cobra. My XO, brand new Cobra pilot, first lieutenant.
Mayday, this is Blackjack 3 on guard. We're losing engine power. I'm setting down the clearing. Blackjack 6 to 3. We're 05 mics out. We're on our way.
I don't know where the fuck...
Shit, that's Mac. They're in trouble. 2 clicks west of Berlin. They're not too far.
2 clicks west of Berlin.
Okay, let's go and see if we can help.
Okay.
Brother, do you remember not that long ago that Huey crashed into that plane in New York as it was?
Yeah, that was a Black Hawk. That was in a... Oh, are you talking about...
falconing this one, huh?
Wasn't it LaGuardia or something? That was a Black Hawk, I thought. But yeah, so we had a Huey and a Cobra, had a mid-air
was your
collision
thought on
over,
that one?
Over El Centro.
Reagan.
So my best friend and the best man at my wedding
This is Blackjack 3, we're down safe.
died in that crash.
We can see movement in the woods.
Two other
to
crew
the west of
chiefs.
us. We're going to destroy the radio equipment.
My flight line OIC was the,
OMG.
The aircraft commander in the Huey. My XO was the aircraft commander in the Cobra. We had our crash. One of my good friends died in a Huey crash in Camp Pendleton. We had a Cobra crash.
Keep
Fucking
it real
Falcon.
with me. It sounds like there's a lot of aircraft in the military.
Yeah. A lot of aircraft in the military? Yeah, there's tons of aircraft in the military. But, Camp Pendleton, there's a cal site.
What
over
was the
Camp
cause
Pendleton,
for the mid-air weather?
And,
Aircraft crashes.
is that the Huey? No. Anyways, this Cobra's taken off out of this cal site, and a fucking Falcon hits the PCL, the pitch control link, which...
Saying it sounds like there's a lot of aircraft crashes in the military.
Control inputs changes the pitch in the blades. It bent the pitch control link so much that it essentially put max pitch in one of the blades and threw the rotor head out of balance so much that it pitched the main rotor so far forward it cut the cockpit off of the front of the Cobra. And one of my buddies was in the Huey, that was their Dash 2. So he was circling overhead as they were taking off out of the cal site and watched the main rotor shear off the cockpit and watched the cockpit plummet from like 200 feet. Yeah, so, I mean, in a fucking training accident, 10 minutes from the airfield. Crazy.
OMG.
Yeah, there's not a lot, but...
Damn, may he rest in peace. My XO cut off his own fuel probe with the main rotor.
Yeah, that sucks.
Think of the amount of crashes you've seen in your career alone.
That I've actually witnessed, mine, and then...
We operated in the most dangerous environment on Earth. Flight deck, formation flying, combat ops.
Yep. And somebody asked what the cause of the midair was. The midair between the Cobra and the C-130 was the Cobra went inadvertent IMC, so they flew into like a bunch of fog on their way back from El Centro. Inadvertently, there was a C-130 flying overhead looking for a missing boat. So they were in the San Diego Harbor orbiting. And the C-130 or the Cobra, one of them flew into each other and they crashed. The midair for between the Cobra and the Huey and El Centro, apparently after the investigation it was a switchology error, so the guys in the Cobra forgot, so when they touched down at the FARP forward area or armament and refueling point, it was just this like spot out in the middle of the desert that they refueled and rearmed. When they touched down, they shut all their lights off, so all the infrared formation lights, they shut those off. As they went to take off, Lead, who is the Huey, they were Dash 2, Lead took off the Cobra, and they didn't have their lights on. The Huey had their lights on, and I guess Lead...
Dash 2?
Lead called that they were turning inbound for the BP, which is the battle point where because they were doing gun runs out in El Centro, and I think they called that they were turning inbound for BP, and before Dash 2 rogered up and said, hey, visual, they turned the aircraft. They didn't see them because they had no lights on, and it's super hard to see it. It's low light illumination, no ambient light, no stars, no moon, no nothing. Even on NVGs, it's super fucking hard to see. They didn't see the Cobra turning into them, and they had a mid-air collision like 150 feet above the ground, and like 200 yards in front of the FARC. So there's a bunch of ordnance and, you know, maintenance guys standing there and just watch, you know, dudes that we've worked with for, you know, years at this point, just fucking crash into a fireball and plummet to the ground right in front of them. It's fucking terrifying. Terrible.
Damn, sorry for your loss, dude.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, Thomas Bedraco is our XO.
Sorry, bro.
Lieutenant Colonel Thomas Bedraco, First Lieutenant Benjamin Cerniglia were the two pilots in the Cobra. And we had Captain Michael Quinn, Major Anderson was a WTI augment pilot that was flying with him, and then Nicholas Cernoka, Jason Everett, and Corey Little, who was my best man in my wedding, were the three crew chiefs.
What is a WTI augment pilot?
WTI is a weapons and tactics instructor. So there's a school in Yuma, Arizona called WTI, and it's like Top Gun for Marine Corps pilots. So you got every aviation asset. You got a lot of ground assets that go out there, and they just learn kind of the full spectrum of Marine Corps combat aviation.
It's amazing how you remember all their full names after all this time.
Yeah,
okay,
you don't forget.
So he pretty much
that.
was like a very, very good pilot.
Yeah. But I mean, even the best pilots in the world, man, if you can't see what's in front of you, there's not a whole lot you can do, right? So.
Yaw facts, bro.
Very little time to react to things like that. So, you know, it's unfortunate. And then I got out, and
WTI
one of my good buddies,
is more fun than CAX, at least.
One of the guys that I went to air
radar
school with, and then one of the guys that I deployed with, died in Nepal. So they were on
Bro,
on
for
the
being
Mew.
somebody who done so much awesome things, you were pretty chill dude and laid back.
Yeah, I mean, try not to get worked up about pointless shit. I don't know. We're flying back to base. I don't know. But yeah, so a couple of my buddies in 2015 were on the Mew, and they got deployed to Nepal after that giant earthquake up in the Himalayas. So they were doing relief efforts out there, and their Huey went missing for like 2 days. And we all thought, you know, that they...
Walleye was a 53 crew chief, Hornet pilot, and I am a prosecutor now.
What the fuck? A prosecutor? Damn, son. But yeah, so they finally found the aircraft, and they had the same thing, went inadvertent IMC up in the mountains, lost reference to the ground, and smacked into the side of a mountain.
There they are.
Dang bro, that's scary.
Their muzzle flashes all over the tree line. They're pinned down by the FC. Let's go park their hair.
Yeah, Eric Seaman was
Your FAC is sleeping.
a good buddy of mine that I deployed with, and then Dustin Lukasavich was a major at the time of the accident. He was one of the pilots of my combat crew on my last Afghan deployment. But he was killed in the Nepal crash too.
Well, I got to go to bed. It's almost 4 a.m. Been good talking to you.
All right, buddy. Appreciate you hanging out. It's been fun. Hopefully we'll catch you on another stream. Do some map of the Earth.
Do you have like a special memory type
map
situation?
Of the Earth.
How are you remembering everyone's full name, lol?
They're just people that I worked with and, admired and loved. It would be like losing a family member, right?
Blackjack 6 is over the LZ, going in.
The guys from the midair I worked with for several years. One of them was the best man at my wedding, and my best friend. Eric Seaman. I worked with him for several years. Really good friends. Our wives were friends. Dusty was my combat crew pilot, so we worked together for several months. Did some cool shit, did some scary shit. Yeah, I don't know. Just don't forget that. Appreciate it. Yeah, and what really sucked was...
How many hours can you get out of a single tank of gas on a helicopter?
When Corey in the midair, when he passed away, his wife was 4 months pregnant. Hadn't even picked out a name. But,
I just want lives where you just fly randomly to nowhere and tell us all our stories from those days. No,
I don't know
that's
if I have
sad,
stories
bro.
for days. But his beautiful daughter is named Corey.
That's awesome, bro. You ever see?
Just landing in this neighborhood.
What game is this?
It's a DCS, Digital Combat Simulator.
All safely on board. We're on TV.
Yeah, her. Yeah, Nicole, his wife and his widow, obviously came up with a name after her husband passed away and named her daughter Corey. So.
Where are you flying to?
Where am I flying to? I'm flying to right here. I think I'm gonna get off. I might jump on maybe Battlefield 6 or
Beautiful, bro.
But yeah, I've just been flying around aimlessly for the last hour, so I think I'm gonna hop off. If I jump onto one of those two games, I'll kick the stream back off. But if not, you'll see me tomorrow. No, actually, I've got SWAT training on Thursday, so we'll later.
I love the stories. Sorry for the losses.
Oh, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, bro, for sure. I love your story, dude. Good, bad, sad, happy.
Yeah.
See you on track, Captain.
All right, buddy. But with that, I think I'm going to jump off. Like I said, if I get back on one of those games, I'll kick the stream off. If not, I'll be. It'll probably be Thursday night because I've got SWAT training on Thursday, so I've got to be up super early. But until then, I hope you guys have a great night. I appreciate y'all hanging out. All the likes. What are we at? 30.3 thousand likes. That's It's probably one of the top 5 like streams that we've had. So it's been fun. It's been great chatting it up, telling old war stories, and talking about my friends and whatnot, and keeping their memories alive. So I appreciate y'all letting me do that. But until the next stream, I hope you guys have a good night.
Let's go. I appreciate your
afternoon,
time, your
morning,
service, your knowledge. You have a
whatever.
wonderful night, my man.